Okay, I don't know why it doesn't seem to click in for the multiple perpetrator stalkers in this repression network who are still holding on to their mentally ill fabricated narrative, but your recruits are not in connections with people. They're not soulmates. They're not twin flames. That's literally just a literary tool that you use to cover up that you're stalking people, that you're engaged in cybercrime, that you're engaged in privacy invasion, that you're engaged in identity abuses and trafficking digitally and in the real world, that you're a part of Epstein's larger cybernetic project of bioengineering and a bunch of other weirdo shit, that you as a person that's been elevated within ethnic communities was actually a person that was targeted specifically to be oppressive within your own communities and affiliate networks. That's why you have Jay-Z and the Diddies. They're all scumbags who traffic and hunt within their own little communities. And that's why they get elevated and given opportunities, aka they sold their souls or their little noggins, okay? They're all tethered to neural and biosurveillance. And it's a huge network, a hive, like Beyonce's hive, who's also a part of it. Well, she'll probably start scapegoating Jay-Z, but they're all in it together, okay? This is what so-called elites who are dumber than rocks and don't have imagination or creativity or a way to sustain themselves for a million years do. They feed on others through surveillance abuses and through corruption of our institutions. And this is what Epstein is all about. This network right here is a repression network or a network state or a collective intelligence or a swarm intelligence that's cybernetically connected to the friggin' internet. Okay, so a lot of the delusions and mental illness that we're seeing is because a bunch of friggin' morons are experimenting with human augmentation. It's true, it's here, that's what it is. This network is right here on my timeline. That's what they are, okay? They're the actual result and outcome of all the weirdo shit Epstein was doing right in front of you. Okay? That's what they're doing. Targeting people for their brains and their bodies. Especially those lower down on their class analysis or whatever, you know, so poor, you know what it is, you know what eugenicists like to do, but in this case, a lot of the eugenicists are shitty stock themselves. So it's like idiots who want intelligence, who are using racism as the freaking guise to go and harvest intelligence from other people. Pretty much, that's what it is, okay? So it's a lot of stupid people who are using eugenicism so that they can augment themselves and then pretend like they're not friggin' idiots. And then they recruited helpers within, you know, ethnic communities, within certain interest groups, within whatever. So no, there's no connection, there's no soulmate, there's no nothing. It's literally just a network of criminals engaged in cybercrime, surveillance abuses, privacy invasion, and harvesting. Organ harvesting, neural data harvesting, whatever you think harvesting is, that's what they do, okay? So stop saying there's a relationship, there's a connection, that this man that you recruited, Mac Barnes Hopkins, was my partner, we're in a marriage, we're this. No, he's not even a relevant ex, he's not even a recent ex. Most of these chicks stalking me are from the US or somewhere else, but they're sitting here telling me who a friggin' soulmate is. I decide my life. Not you. I'm sorry that you're just catching on because you were bamboozled by a network of assholes who told you that you were going to get the stars. You're not getting shit. Except a charge.